So let's talk Beverly Hills Cop 2024, Netflix. So I watched this movie last night. So for me, this stars Eddie Murphy, and if you know his previous work of Beverly Hills 1, Beverly Hills 2, coming from the 80s, and there was a few others, but I think they were the most hit ones that people enjoyed, 1 and 2. And it's Eddie Murphy, some of Eddie Murphy's best work. It started his career with Coming to America and Trading Places. It kind of made him a star that he is. So this was a long time coming. I know people always wanted another Beverly Hills Cop, and Eddie Murphy always talked about it, but he wanted it to be right. And I think he got this one right. And it was good to see him back. I think Eddie Murphy's been doing some of his best work. I didn't like the new one of Coming to America. I didn't like that one. Personally, it just, I don't know, like again, that's a whole nother thing. Dynamite, the other film on Netflix, I think that was just Eddie Murphy, some of his best work. I think that was great. And I think this, I was surprisingly surprised. I didn't think this was going to be good, to be honest. When I spoke to my friend, he goes, have you watched the new Beverly Hills Cop? And I said, nah. He goes, you should watch it, it's really good. I was like, okay, wow. So gave her a watch. So this stars Eddie Murphy, obviously, Taylor Page, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and the rest of the cast from the original cast, obviously. Some of the cast I didn't really recognise, you know. Also, I recognised his main partners, but some of the others I didn't really recognise. The gay one in Beverly Hills, I recognised him, but then it was coming back to me, because I think what you sometimes you need to do, you need to watch the first and second one, you need to go back and see who's actually in it. But yeah, so the story of the motto is Axel Foley. He is working in Detroit, and he just still loves being a policeman, causes mayhem and all that stuff. But he has a daughter in Beverly Hills, and his old partner calls him and says, "Hey, your daughter might be in trouble because she's a lawyer. She's representing someone that is convicted of killing a police officer, but he is wrongly accused, and they're trying to get her to drop the case, and which she doesn't drop the case because she believes he's innocent, and obviously her client is working with the cartels, involved with the cartels, and so he decides to call Axel Foley. Axel Foley doesn't have a good relationship with his daughter because obviously he's been in Detroit and she's been in Beverly Hills, and they do not speak, and they have a dysfunctional relationship. And Jason Gordon-Levitt is the police officer working in Beverly Hills and working on the case, and Axel Foley comes over to Beverly Hills to help his partners and help his daughter. So that is technically the more of the story. So I think it was really funny. Eddie Murphy really done his best work. He really played Axel Foley really well. How he played it from the first and second one. I think Eddie Murphy still got it. You know, he's just got that charisma. Again, Eddie Murphy's a great actor, a great comedian, and it's a really good film. I didn't expect it to be good, but it's really funny. Eddie Murphy's really funny in it, which you would really expect. Some people felt he lost it, but I don't think he ever lost it, to be honest. I just felt maybe because he said in the interview, I will only do movies if it feels right to do it. You know what I mean? And now I get that what he means, because the movies he's been doing lately, and I think it's great. Like I said, the original cast are fantastic as well. It's great to see them again. They've aged so much, they've moved on so much. So it's great to see the original cast, and because that is Beverly Hills Cop. You know, you can just have Eddie Murphy, but when you have the whole cast of it, it's amazing. It brings back so much memories. I like the music they brought back as well. The music they had, the 80s music, and with Axel Foley, it just worked with Beverly Hills. With Taylor Page, I don't know much of her work, but I think she played Axel Foley's daughter really well. A great job, and I liked what she'd done with the character. I liked her and Eddie Murphy's chemistry. They had good chemistry. She didn't overdo it. She just played the daughter really well, really strong, independent. She was very similar to him as well. Oh yeah, Kevin Bacon is also in this movie. He's technically the villain I did not know, that was a surprise as well, but he's always a villain. You know, he's always to seem to be a bad guy. But So yeah, she played it really well. I think she played it well. Jason Gordon-Levitt was really cool in it. Her and obviously the daughter were dating. Him and the daughter were dating, so they have chemistry there. I'm totally going into spoilers with this, but yeah. So it is a good film. That's what I'm really trying to say, and I think people should give it a chance. Go and watch it. If you're a fan of Eddie Murphy, if you're a fan of Beverly Hills Cop, and you liked all of them, maybe not the previous last ones, but if you liked all of them, go and watch it because you're going to be really surprised. It's a really enjoyable film. I'm surprised the rating on IMDb is not higher because it's 6.8. It could have got a cinema release. It should have maybe. You know, it got straight to Netflix. Netflix just took it straight away and it's on streaming. It could have got a cinema release and probably would have done good, but I think they went this with the safe option because maybe they thought not everyone was going to watch it. But I'm surprised it was really that good. It's a really good movie. I laughed. I enjoyed the action. I enjoyed Eddie Murphy. I enjoyed the rest of the cast. I enjoyed, you know, how it went. I enjoyed everything about this movie. I really did. I really had fun watching this movie. And when it ended, I clapped. I didn't expect to clap. I thought that was a good movie because I really didn't think it was going to be as good as I thought it was going to be, surprisingly, which was nice. But because, you know, I think for the 80s and 90s, there was just that trend of cop movies, comedy cop movies, you know what I mean? And having the buddy, you had Lethal Weapon, you had, obviously you had Bad Boys, I think, what was that, Kurt Russell, Sylvester Stallone, Casino, I can't remember. You just had that buddy thing. So cop movies back then were really, and partners, you know, having two people were really a big thing. Rush Hour, obviously, as well. Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, they were a big thing back in the 90s and 80s. So you know what I mean? So it was really popular back then. So it's understandable. And Beverly Hills was one of the first, you know, especially when you had the black and white, you know, it was kind of thing back then having a black cop and then having a white cop, you know, the whole racial thing. So yeah, it's an enjoyable movie. Go and watch it. Let me know your thoughts, what you lot think of Beverly Hills Cop. Are you a fan of Eddie Murphy? Are you a fan of the franchise? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section because I really enjoyed this movie. I would give this a 7 out of 10. So please let me hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you lot think. Did you like it? Didn't you like it? Are you not going to bother watching it? Let me just know. But thank you for watching my video.